and in want of all things.
In want of all things. It doesn't matter what we want. Anything, we got to get it from somebody else.
Right.
Grocery stores, food, clothing, socks, Fruit of the Loom, Hanes, Gucci, Versace, medicine, Deer Park, water. Think about that. 70% of the planet is water. We got to pay for it.
That's a shame.
We got to pay for it. That's an absolute curse.
Yes, it is.
And it's a curse from the Most High.
Huh.
You got to understand that. Keep going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Uh-oh.
And in want of all things.
In want of all things. It doesn't matter what we want. Anything, we got to get it from somebody else.
Right.
Grocery stores, food, clothing, socks, Fruit of the Loom, Hanes, Gucci, Versace, medicine, Deer Park, water. Think about that. 70% of the planet is water. We got to pay for it.
That's a shame.
We got to pay for it. That's an absolute curse.
Yes, it is.
And it's a curse from the Most High.
Huh.
You got to understand that. Keep going.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Uh-oh. Transatlantic slave trade, right in the Bible. That's predicted. That was a prophecy. Who else has had yokes of iron on their neck? But we continue to have these yokes of iron on our neck. Appreciate it, brother. Make sure you call the school, sir. We continue to have these yokes of iron on our neck. Right now, they're economic. Right now, they're psychological.
That's right.
Right now, we don't know who we are, so we're trying to be like the oppressor. We're trying to be like those over there who worship that cobblestone. We're trying to be like every other nation except who we should be. Keep going.
Until he have destroyed thee.
The whole thing, the whole purpose, his whole mission is to destroy us. Is to keep us absolutely destroyed. Keep us strung out on drugs. Keep us in communities that are drug infested. Keep us in communities that are crime infested. He wants to do everything he can, this wicked oppressor, to keep us destroyed. And guess who else wants to do that? The Christian church. The Christian church wants you to be destroyed so they can keep telling you to come to church, so they can give you that, what they call it, prosperity preaching.
That's right.
They can tell you that, oh, it's going to be wonderful. Listen, how many preachers do you think at the end of 2019 told their whole congregation that the next year was going to be their year? They was going to come into power in that year. They were going to be blessed in that year. What happened? COVID hit, wiped everything out.
Yes.
None of them knew it. Guess who knew it? Commander General Yohana in the ISUPK. He was predicting that and prophesying on that for years. But the Christian church wants you to be destroyed. They want you to be beaten down so that every week you come back giving that money, get your little bit of your shot of prosperity preaching, and maybe you're good for the next few days. They want to keep you broken completely down so they can keep you coming in bringing that money. Now, they're going to tell you, though, that's the Most High's law. You got to pay your tithe. They don't tell you not to eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, though. They don't tell you not to celebrate these Christian holidays. They don't tell you not to celebrate Christmas because it's got nothing to do with Christ. What do they tell you? Well, Jesus is the reason for the season. Absolutely not. That holiday was being celebrated before Christ was even born. But they don't tell you that. Keep going.
Until he have destroyed thee. Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
These nations were brought to us. They came against us. And the Most High brought them to us. The Most High said, no problem, you don't want to listen? We'll see what happens. And these nations came in, took us, destroyed us, and they continue to do so. Everybody knows about slavery, sure.
That's right.
We're continually destroyed. We're continually broken down.
Chapter 13, verse 16. All flesh consorteth according to kind.
This is something the Lord wants us to realize. Every flesh that God made is different. The elephants, the lions, the fish, the buffalo, the birds, everything that God created, he made it a specific kind. If you go into the ocean, the sharks and the whales are not together. The dolphins and the seals are not together.
Right.
The tuna and the salmon don't live together If you get out of the water, you go into Africa on the plains. The lions and zebras don't live together.
Right.
The impala and buffalo don't live together.
That's
The
right.
giraffes and the zebra don't live together.
Right.
The lions and the cheetahs don't live together. Different species, even though they're all cat, different species of plants, like Cap said, they are not together. Or ants. The different ants are not together. The
Right.
scorpions, the roaches,
Right.
the possum and the raccoon don't live together.
Right.
The beaver and the otters don't live together. God said every flesh that he made deals with each other according to their own kind.
That's right.
This is the opposite of what Martin Luther King taught our people.
That's right.
He taught our people something that is ungodly and satanic.
Right.
Integration was ungodly and satanic.
That's right.